Hi everyone, good day. By the way, my name is Alana P. Balmaria, and now I will be inspired by my chosen philosophy, which is Plato, the father of idealism and the one of the philosophy of education. So my discussion is focusing on the key principle of Plato, his historical context, notable prominence, and practice applications and educational setting, and also on how Plato aligned with my personal beliefs and values about education. But before that, what is idealism? So according to idealism, a term coined by Plato, reality is nothing but what our minds tell us. In order to understand the society of the world around us, our consciousness or the spiritual forces are the most essential factors. Whatever we think is the reality is actually what our mind has made us believe. And there are four principles of idealism. First is presence of universal mind. Second, regards man as a spiritual being. Third, the world of ideas and values are superior than the materialistic world. And lastly, the real knowledge is perceived in mind. And now let's move on and let's proceed by my chosen philosophy, which is Plato, the father of idealism. So Plato in 428 to 447 BCE was an ancient Greek philosopher who founded the academy in Athens in 387 BCE, a school devoted to teaching philosophy, science, and mathematical endeavors. The academy is regarded as the first university established in the Western world. Plato's work explored political philosophy, aesthetics, cosmology, theology, and epistemology, the study of human knowledge. And there are four key principles of Plato. First is theory of forms. Second is dualism. Third is epistemology. And lastly is philosopher king. And now let's move on and perceive the historical context of Plato. So Plato lived in Athens during a time of political upheaval and intellectual ferment. He was a student of Socrates and witnessed the executions of his mentor by the Athenian state. His philosophical ideas were shaped by this tumultuous period as well as by his travels to Egypt and Italy. And the notable proponents of Plato. Plato's ideas have influenced countless philosophers throughout history, including his own student Aristotle and the later thinkers such as Plotinus, Augustine, and Hegel. In the modern era, idealism found expressions in the works of philosophers like Immanuel Kant and G.W.F. Hegel. And now my personal beliefs and values about educational. So Plato's philosophy of idealism resonates with my personal beliefs and values about education in several ways. Firstly, I strongly believe in the importance of fostering critical thinking skills and a love for learning among students. Like Plato, I see education as a journey towards truth and knowledge, where students are encouraged to question, analyze, and explore ideas rather than the positive received information. Additionally, I aligned with Plato's views of the teachers as a guide or mentor who facilitates the learning process. I believe that educators play a crucial role in inspiring and guiding students, helping them discover their interests, talents, and potential, creating a supportive learning environment where students feel empowered to engage in Socratic dialogue and collaborative inquiry is essential for intellectual growth and development.
Hi everyone, good day. For today's
discuss and explain the key concept inspired by my chosen philosophy, which is Plato, the father of idealism, and the one of philosophy of education. So there are four key principles of Plato. So first is theory of forms. So when we say theory of forms, Plato posited that abstract and changing entities or forms exist beyond the physical world and are true reality. So for instance, there is an ideal form or justice, which all instances of justice in the world merely approximate. Second is dualism. So when we say dualism, it is two. So Plato divided reality into two realms. First is the visible world. This is the realm of appearances. And the second is intelligible world, which is the realm of form. So when we say visible world is ephemeral and changing, while the intelligible world is eternal and immutable. And third is epistemology. This is the knowledge. For Plato is recollections or anamnesis of the forms rather than mere sensory perception. He believed that the soul before birth had direct knowledge of the forms, which it forgets upon entering the physical world. And lastly is philosopher king. Plato's ideal society is governed by philosopher king, individuals who have attained true knowledge of the forms and thus possess wisdom to the rule justly. So this is my reflection and peers about the philosophy. So Plato's philosophy of idealism is captivating because it challenges us to question the nature of reality and the limits of our understanding. His concept of the forms or perfect ideals suggests that there is a higher immutable realm of existence beyond what we perceive with our senses. This opens up profound inquiries into the nature of thought, beauty, and justice. Engaging with peers about Plato's philosophy can lead to enriching discussions about the relationship between the material world and the realm of ideas, as well as the implications of this for ethics, politics, and metaphysics. Exploring how Plato's ideal resonate with contemporary thought can help us appreciate the enduring relevance of his philosophical insight. And now, I will differentiate between the two philosophy of education, which is the Plato and Aristotle. So, Plato is the father of idealism, which is Aristotle is the father of realism. So, according to Plato sees ethics as dependent upon the community, while Aristotle sees ethics as dependence upon the individual. And Plato believes insight into the good is the foundation of virtue. Actual act comes second. While Aristotle believes habits and a routine of a good act is the foundation of virtue. Insight comes second. And according to Plato dislikes the experimental method as a lack of respect for the sublime, while Aristotle stresses the importance of observations and experiments to verify facts, while Plato believes methodology and philosophy should work together toward the good, while Aristotle views methodology and philosophy as independent of each other, as one art, the other as science. So those are the differences between the two philosophy of education. So that's all for my discussion. I hope you learned and you can get the information for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.